Hi, welcome to Atlas Ceramics. My name is Mike Head. I'm here today talking about some common questions that we get asked. One of the questions that we get, how do I seal my natural stone or composite worktop? So, in my previous videos we've talked about how to deep clean our worktop, which we use the Power Clean. So we've done all of that, we've had 24 hours or 48 hours and now the surface is completely dry. Okay, so we're going to put that away for the time being because we've done all that. Just to show you, what we're going to do is we're going to use a product called Stain Stop by Lithofin, and this is actually going to reseal our worktop, and this will help prevent any of the stains or anything like that going into the stone, actually stopping it at the surface. Okay, what we need to do this is, of course, a cloth or something so that when we pour this out it doesn't drip and doesn't stain the top. We've got a sponge to put it on, we've got a towel to buff it off, and we've got a bucket here to actually put that in. In our previous videos we did show that we used a paint tray and then we poured some into the paint tray and used the sponge. You could do that as well, but for today, because it's only small, we'll do that. Most important, do a test area, make sure you're happy. We're going to do controlled areas again, because what we don't want to do is to let the area dry out at all. We're going to keep it agitated. So I'll get on with that. Move the towel to the side, put the bucket in there. Push that to the side. So I'm going to open the can. Oh, first of all, give it a shake. Make sure it's all mixed up well. We don't want to pour too much onto the surface at all, but what we want to do is have enough onto the surface to keep it damp and moist. And I'm going to just do an area of here to start off with, okay? So just pour a bit on the surface, take that up, again put it onto the mat so it doesn't stain the top. And now I'm going to gently now move that around. And as you can see, I actually don't have enough, so I'm going to pour a bit more onto it. That's it. Okay, and then I'm going to do my controlled area. There we go, right up to the edge, and down. There we go. So the most important is to have enough on there, because what we want it to do is to sit onto the surface and be drawn into the actual natural stone or composite to fill all those micro holes and to help prevent any staining that may occur from use of the kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to do that for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to move it around every minute. Most important is if it starts to dry out, top it up, do not let it go dry. And then what we're going to do is come back after that time, and then we're going to completely buff that off. Okay, so until then, I'll be back in about 8 to 10 minutes, and see you then. Thank you. Welcome back. It's been around sort of 10 minutes now. I've been moving it around, and it's now gone into the worktop. As I said, I've kept it moist or damp, so I'm not letting it dry out. So that's my final sort of wipe down. As I said, I'm going to put that in the bucket. I don't want to put it on any surface. I'm going to get my towel that I had earlier. Now what I want to do is to get this dry or completely dry. Do not want to leave anything left on the surface. Okay, there we go. So that it's dry. We don't want it a damp look or a wet look or anything like that. It's really want to take it off. You can really feel the difference it actually makes to the surface. Lovely. There we go. Put the lid back on. There you go. So that's my controlled area, all sealed, all ready, done. Now I'm going to leave that to dry completely for another 24-48 hours, and then in the future when I come to actually clean it as my regular cleaning or weekly cleaning of the surface, I will then use the Easy Clean and then by Lithofin, and that will then look after the sealer that I've put on here and look after my worktop so I can enjoy it for many years. If you have any further questions on this, then please do not hesitate to contact us direct. But till the next time, thank you for listening. Goodbye.